G'day, Ben from Melbourne here, and sorry, it's no superstars of the VC here today. No vinyl Richies, no embryonic robots, no Fitz's electric bar, no Americana Sams, just me. Just wanted to show you some records, if that's fucking okay with you. A few things that I got in April. It's actually more than a few things. I didn't realise I went a bit nuts. So we'll try and fly through this. First of all, I do want to say thank you to all four of those wonderful VC people for agreeing to be guests on my Interviewing the VC video series. And thank you so much for all of the positivity coming back my way. A lot of people out there seem to be really digging it. It was just a simple idea. Thought have a bit of fun, ask some stupid questions. Good chance for me to have a chat and get to know a few other people in the VC, because it's a long way away over here. Long way. But anyway, cheers. Really appreciate it. I'll keep doing it as long as people want to be on it and people want to watch it. But for now, this is me April haul finds, whatever you want to call it. And let's get into it. A few 7-inches to start. Some garage rock from the Apaches. Great stuff. I'm Leaving Town, I Want Her are the tracks on this, and this is on Sundown Records. Really cool garage rock stuff. By the way, you know it by now, but I'm going to remind you, this is all Australian and a couple of New Zealand ones as well. Well, if you didn't think it was Australian, check out Pentridge Prison in the background there of the hangmans, 7-inch of Only Get What You Give. And this one's Trapdoor Records. Little picture sleeve on the inner. That's a little bit la-di-da for garage rock back in the day. There we go. A lot of goodness there. Now let's get into the albums and 12 inches and all that shit. First up, not a new one, but one I hadn't had, and that was the second record by Shepherd and Airplane, Almerta. This one is on Wing Sing Records. That's the label that bought you the Peep Temple. Another great Australian band. Yeah, kind of really good post-punk stuff. I really loved their last record, Sharks, which has actually been a little while since that come out. What have we got in here? Nothing besides the record. And I like clearly marked labels so you know which side's which too. The only thing missing is the other pet hate is when they don't put the speed on there. Next up, another one. This one is a new one from 2025, and this is from Tape Off. It's been a little while between drinks for them. Fort Sensible, this one. Another great post-punk band. Got all that nice gnarly guitar with really strong rhythm section. This one is on Coolin' by Sound Records, and I believe we have a little bit of shed action on there, so that one's not burnt yet. I do have a shed burner in the works, which God knows when that'll come out because of the demand for the interviews. It's just overwhelming. What else we got here? Did I show you the back cover? Well, there you go. You can look at it again. And I believe this one's a nice translucent, well, sort of translucent blue. Good stuff. Tape Off. Now, should have taken the covers off. What are you going to do? Now, another one. More of that fucking post-punk stuff. There's a drinking game for you. Watch my videos and have a little snifter every time I say post-punk. So this is Floodlights with their 2025 record Underneath. Great stuff. Imagine Mark Seymour from Hunters and Collectors on lead vocals, and you know, just good, powerful, direct vocal style, like it, and you sort of get where they're coming from. Bit of wordage on the inside there, bit more. We got any special, nice label, just the black. It's good to have a few black coloured vinyls, you know, if you're nostalgic and all that. Now, here's one I got to admit, I have not had a listen to this yet, and that's the Ed Cooper and Jim White collaboration, their record After the Flood. I like that artwork, it's pretty damn good. And this one is on Remote Control Records. Did I? I don't think I told you who Floodlight were on. This is why I get guests on, because when I'm by myself, it's a shambles. Pierce Records. I think that's the one that brought out the great Roland S. Howard's Pop Crimes and Teenage Snuff film. I think it was the reissues. There's the boys on the back there. I'm sure this is awesome. They're friggin' legends, of course. Ed Cooper, Saints, Laughing Clowns, Aints, Jim White, Dirty Three, played on Cat Power Records, played on Smog Records. Nice purple vinyl. Currently playing in the Hard Quartet with Stephen Malkmus and some other dudes. You just shouldn't, well, I shouldn't set myself up like that when I just go blank. I know one of them, other ones is Matt Sweeney. Oh, and Emmett Kelly, that's the other one. Here we go, reissue of the Clean's Modern Rock record, 30th anniversary, believe it or not. Finally got this bad boy. This is on Merge Records, so you should be able to get that anywhere. Pretty groovy inner. As far as I know, this might be the first vinyl reissue. It was come out on CD, because I think it was about 1990 this record come out. You know what you're going to get with a Clean. Just that weird, quirky, jingle, jangle, flying nun sound, which we love. So, another cracker. And now a couple of second-hand finds. Oh, bloody hell. All the people who hate it when I don't take the sleeves off, we won't be liking that. Anyway, mini album, 12-inch, The Mighty Lubricated Goat with Schadenfreude on the Black Eye Records. For those Mudhoney fans out there, that's Guy Madison, who took over for Matt Lucan and played bass with Mudhoney, probably for around the same amount of time as Matt Lucan did, actually. Raw, weird, fantastic. Stu Spasm is a strange, weird renegade. Really, really cool stuff. He's also, it's on the Black Eye label there. We love that. He also had a short time in the B Suburban, but yeah, see Lubricate Goat Records, buy them. Another great second-hand one I picked up by the Moths, and this is kind of a comp which brings together their early 7-inch singles. So you've got awesome stuff like Another Day in the Sun on here. Yeah, look to Fine, things like that. Really good record on the great Citadel label. I've fucking done it again. Skipped the label for Lubricated Goat. Oh no, I didn't. It's a shambles, I tell you. This is I need like a I'll just hold the records up and I'll bring another bloke in who will talk about them, who knows what they're actually talking about. There's a shot of the band there, some wordage, and I'm sure it's going to be black vinyl with the great Citadel label there. Next up, some of their favourite New Zealanders. Belter Space with Nelsh Belter Space. This is a 12-inch, four song 12-inch. Now, let's see, I'll have to have a look on the inside, see what this is on. Flying Nun, but this is like heavy duty guitars with really propulsive rhythm section. Great stuff, not like your clean and bats and things like that. A bit heavier. Now this is one I was very happy to find. I've found a 1980 OG press of Mighty X with X aspirations, this is Australian X, not the Los Angeles one. This is a lot rawer, with vocals like if you ate razor blades and glass together. It's really good shit. Of course, this is on... Oh, shit. What is it on? It's the OG. Let's have a look inside. But yeah, this is the one that's got Suck Suck, got Police, Good On You Baby. Just legendary Australian punk band. Where is the label? I think this is the part that takes up the most time in my videos, is searching for things I should have checked out before I press record. But anyway, you're just gonna have to trust me. This is an OG. Look it up on Discogs. I fucking got it, is all that matters. And it is fantastic. So yeah, Steve Lucas, Ian Ryland, some of you people on the northern side of the border should, or equator even, should know that name, because he was originally in Rose Tattoo in the first incarnation and wrote quite a few of the songs on the first record. Another excellent find, a 1990 version, which is the US / version of the fantastic New Zealand band The Chills with Submarine Bells. What a fantastic album. The most well-known song of this, I suppose, is Heavenly Pop Hit, and it is a beautifully self-described song. It is magic. And a bit of wordage on the inside there. Picture of him, the sadly departed Martin Phillips there. And there's the /Warner logo. Very happy to pick that up. Now this next one I was unaware of until I did a stream with Romuald, the French vinyl addict, and his mate Fred, who's also a Frenchie who lives out here, recommended this Neil Gardner record, Said the Blackbird, and said it is one of the best early 70s singer-songwriter sort of freak folk records. And this is like a reissue from 2023 on the Half a Cow label, but this originally came out in 1972. Isn't that an inspiring back cover there? They were up all night thinking of that one. Maybe if you took enough of those 70s drugs, you would see something in there. I don't know. But anyway, there's a very formal typed, well, not that it's typed that make it formal, it's the paper size. It makes me think of school. It's not A4, it's, I think that's the American size. I can't remember what that's called. Letter something. Anyway. So this is the label, Spectangle Productions, but it is, as I said before, on Half a Cow. And I've got to say, thank you, Fred, for turning me onto that one. Really great record. Now, I was happy to find this one too, the Dubrovnik's Audio Sonic Love Affair. This was their 1990 album. Dubrovnik's, of course, got James Baker and Boris Sujovic, who you would know from The Scientists as their rhythm section, and also the first three B Suburban's albums, and actually back in B Suburban now. So there they are there. And also we got Peter Simpson on this one, who I think he wasn't on the first record, and Christopher Flynn. So yeah. Oh, we got Mick Blood on backing vocals. Mick Blood, of course, of the Lime Spiders. So it's like, even though it's 1990s, this has a real feel of the 80s in the look of it, that's for sure. Terrible album cover, but great band. Kind of garage power pop would be how I might describe them. So yeah, that's terrible. Anyway, can't win them all. Next, two stems ones. First one is a 12-inch EP of Love Will Grow, Rosebud Volume 1. The great stems, probably one of the most underrated power pop bands. They never get mentioned with all the Yanks and all of the UK ones. Don Mariami, legend. Stems have been back together a little while now, but this is from back in the day. Would have been early 80s, I think, or oh, there you go, recorded in 85. Yeah, Love Will Grow, Rosebuds Volume 1. Fantastic band on the Citadel label too. There it is. Man, how many times I don't tell you the label because it doesn't stand out. There you go. Timberyard Records for the Dubrovniks. Bloody hell. This one produced by Rob Younger, who did produce many great 80s Australian records. If you don't know, Rob Younger is the lead singer of Radio Birdman and the Mighty New Christs. If that doesn't do it for you, you're dead. Another stems. This is sort of a comp of their early singles before the album At First Sight. So this one's called The Great Rosebud Hoax. And so this has got She's a Monster, Tears Me in Two, Love Will Grow. So all that sort of bit more garagey power pop, I suppose, before they went full power pop on At First Sight. I think I already said it's on Citadel. You can see the label there. Here's the inner sleeve with a picture of the band and some cool gig posters. More band pictures, and there's again the Citadel label. Now next is a reissue from Flying Nun of the band Robert, with the record Robert the Record. I was unaware of Robert the band until this reissue, but I'll tell you all about it soon because I've got this booklet to look through. So, Flying Nun, the rule is with me, I'll buy it, especially if it's a reissue from the 80s or 90s. And I saw something in the back, yeah. If they're related to like Fog, I've got a 7-inch of them. This is going to be good. And it's got the great Flying Nun style artwork there. Beautiful stuff. And this part of the video is my record store day finds. It's quick. It's The Saints, Paralytic in Dublin. Paralytic Tonight, Dublin Tomorrow. This is a mini album, real early one, about 1981. So this is the post Ed Cooper Saints. This is a ripper, actually. It's got the great track Simple Love on it. So very happy to pick this up. It's just unusually for record store day. It's just good old black vinyl. And this was on self-released, I think. Just says Saint 002 LP. So there you go. yeah, cool stuff. So that's the end of the record store day portion of this video. Now back onto some new releases. Well, this is a new reissue of Hate Rock and their amazing record Rhinestones. If you like sort of electronic-y, dubbish sounds, fantastic stuff. I think this is not a old record. I think it's still like 2000s. Well, there you go, self-release into 2021, so not very old at all. There they are there. It's, don't look really excited in that photo. Wordage and lovely coloured vinyl. All right, next up we've got Grinding Eyes with Out of Focus. Now, I've heard this described as Velvet Underground meets Sonic Youth, and it's definitely got elements of both, and I would argue there's even like a bit of shoegaze in the guitar sounds, but like if shoegaze was a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, this one's on the great Poison City Records. Brings you a lot of cool punk shit. There's the inner there. I guess it's less boring than blank. And whoa! Let's talk about not boring. Green vinyl. Or marbled sort of green vinyl. And sorry, Hate Rock Rhinestones, by the way, was on a Ghostly International Records. Keep forgetting that bit. And now let's finish off with some secondhand ones. This is the great garage rock band Shutdown 66 with Welcome to Dumpsville. I don't know if you can see, but that's actually pasted onto the cover. Might see it better. You can actually see the ripples there, because I believe this is a promo copy, which doesn't mean anything because nobody knows who they are. Except for us garage rock fans. This is like sort of early 2000s, I think. Garage rock revival. Really good shit. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, sorry. I got that totally wrong. 1988 promo version. Not early 2000s. I think I'm thinking of the Lost album, which come out recently. Anyway, let's just get on with it. Now back to New Zealand with a Homestead Records version of the Verlaines with their fantastic album Bird Dog. How do you describe the Verlaines? They definitely sound like a Flying Nun band, but yeah, Graham Downs is lyrics are very literary. Seems like a really well-read man, and there is a little bit more unusual instrumentation on these records. It's, you know, you obviously got your bass drums and guitars, but things like oboe and piano's not that unusual, I suppose, but xylophone, things like that. Yeah, like a fantastic band. Like I really love this band. Unfortunately, when they reformed and they released a record a number of years ago, it was terrible. But I should have known, because when I went and saw him, he had some young dude on bass, and there was like red flags from the start when it was a 6-string bass, and he was like a sauce head with like dreads. White man, red hair and dreads, not a good look. There's the Homestead Records label. And it was, yeah, I guess the only good thing about when a band plays a shit song off their new record, gives you a chance to go get a beer at the bar. Now, another Verlaines. This is a 1990 New Zealand press of the Great Disenchanted Evening record. This one is on Flying Nun, as you can see down there. Got some wordage on the back. My eyes are getting worse because it used to look bigger on vinyl. But, you know, and there's the well, I don't have to take it out. There you go, the Mighty Flying Nun label there. Legendary band. And now we're going to finish up. God, we're getting to the point of the interviewing the VC length of videos. Original first pressing UK of Prayers on Fire by the Mighty Birthday Party. You know them. Nick Cave, Roland S. Howard, Mick Harvey, Tracy Pugh, and Phil Calvert. This is the one which has got Zoo Music Girl, Nick the Stripper, King Inc. Just awesome. Awesome stuff. Just legendary band from Australia. A bit of wordage in there. And let's have a look at the label. So there you go, it's on 4AD. So pretty freaking happy about that one. And that's it. So thanks if you stuck around to the end. And thank you again for your ongoing support with the Interviewing the VC videos. There'll be another one real soon, so you won't have to put up with me rhubarбing on with all my normal bullshit. See you in the next one.